Let me start with a claim that will truly bother some people. Donald Trump may be the most talked about man in history. Not the greatest, not the most moral, not the smartest, not the most loyal, not the most destructive, at least not yet. The most talked about. And before you react, please stay with me. Because this argument could not have existed at any other moment in history. And that matters. Truly matters. When I say the most talked about man in history, I'm not talking about morality. I'm not talking about virtue. I am not talking about historical body counts. I am talking about frequency, global reach, non-stop attention. This is about attention, not admiration. And once you realize attention is power, ask yourself this question: who controls it? There are data-driven attempts to rank historical significance. You can use things like Wikipedia links, page views, and long-term references. Names like Jesus, Napoleon, and Muhammad consistently rise to the top. But here's a critical distinction. Those figures accumulated attention and influence over centuries. Trump achieved attention destiny. They were shaped by history. Trump is shaped by infrastructure, real-time media, smartphones, algorithms. This isn't about who mattered most in over 2,000 years. It's about who dominated daily global consciousness in a very connected world. We have had global icons before, namely surrounding entertainment and, say, sports. In music, we've had Michael Jackson, the Beatles, Elvis Presley. In sports, Muhammad Ali, Pele, Michael Jordan. And in this current era, we have Ronaldo, Messi, LeBron James. These people stop the world, but they mainly do it during their playing period, or they mainly do it at specific events, NBA Finals, World Championships, huge boxing matches. And then they may be in the news for a while, but silence, intermittent silence, was there on a continuous basis. Michael Jackson was an event. Donald Trump is a stream, a continuous stream. Always on, always reacting, always triggering response. That's the bandwidth difference. Today, we live in a 24/7 news cycle. Smartphones in billions of hands, algorithm-driven amplification. In this system, silence equals irrelevance. And here's the first hard truth. Attention is no longer a byproduct of power. Attention is power. And in that new world, one man arrived who understood it instinctively. He's been there. He's done it. Before politics, Donald Trump wasn't just a traditional statesman. He was a brand, a tabloid fixture, a reality TV star, a marketer. He learned something early that most politicians who probably grew up in politics never grasped. It doesn't matter if they love you or hate you, as long as they're talking about you. You see celebrity talking about this, you have to be in the news. Donald Trump understand this. And he understood this when he ran for office the first time. Most politicians respond to news. Trump creates the news. Most leaders try to calm the room. Trump electrifies the room. May not be positive electricity, but he electrifies the room. Bad press isn't failure, it's fuel. Here's what truly separates Trump from every leader before him. Donald Trump didn't just use social media. He didn't create it. He didn't create it, but he didn't just use it. He governed through it. No schedule, no staff filter, no speechwriter buffer. Just impulse, post, global reaction. Traditional presidents needed a podium, a press conference, a prepared statement. Trump just needs a phone. At 2 a.m., one message could move markets, dominate cable news, dominate global news, trigger international response. Trump collapsed the distance between impulse and power. That distance used to protect us. Let's talk behavior, not diagnosis. Trump shows classic attention-seeking, narcissistic traits. Discomfort with being ignored, obsession with centrality, constant narrative dominance. He thrives on reaction. He's like a kid in a candy store, except the candy is outrage. Watch the rhythm. Monday, a threat to Venezuela. Tuesday, an offer to buy Greenland. Wednesday, a huge NATO confrontation. Thursday, immigration raids to dominate the news. Friday, Canada and tariffs. By Sunday, you're forgotten about Monday. You forgot about Venezuela. You've moved on. Because constant motion prevents focus. When an uncomfortable story begins to linger, like the Epstein files, the solution isn't just denial. The solution is flooding the zone. Too many fires, too many debates, attentions get redirected, not resolved. Now, the part people don't like to admit, news is just not information, as some may think. News is a product. Under capitalism, attention equals revenues. Engagement equals profits. Outrage is monetizable. You can monetize outrage. In the 2016 campaign alone, Trump generated an estimate between 5 and 6 billion in free or earned media, likely more than any other candidate in modern American politics, maybe in history. That's not exaggeration. That's valuation. I'll give you an example. I used to watch CNN a lot in the Trump first presidency. If you're CNN, you may oppose him politically, but he boosts ratings and relevance. And if you're Fox News, he's your brand. Your audience is emotionally invested in him. Different ideologies, same narrative. What generates profits does not get ignored. And here's the uncomfortable truth. We're not just observers. We're participants. It's not just cable news. It's us. On YouTube, podcasts, and live streams, entire careers are built around Trump. Millions of subscribers gained. Donations, super chats, Patreon revenue. Some creators attack him. Some creators defend him. Some creators loathe him. Some creators hate him. Some creators don't seem like they can exist without him. The algorithm doesn't care. It rewards emotion, conflict, frequency, engagement. Trump delivers all four effortlessly. Even his critics emotionally benefit from his presence. The algorithm does not vote. It doesn't care about democracy. It doesn't care about truth. It cares about what keeps people watching. Trump keeps people watching. And once you understand that, everything else makes perfect sense. Here's what makes this historically unprecedented. Throughout history, this level of attention existed only during total war. Lincoln, FDR, Hitler, captive audiences, existential threat. Trump sustained that same level of psychological mobilization on a Tuesday afternoon in the suburbs. This isn't organic crisis. It's synthetic crisis of attention. Trump didn't hijack the system. He understood it. And once the system realized how profitable he was, it locked him in. He became endless content, zero production costs, built-in supporters, and enemies. Trump just doesn't dominate politics. He dominates human attention. So, is Donald Trump the most talked about man in history? If we measure by sheer volume of data, frequency of mentions, global saturation of a single name, I don't think it's a contest. But don't mistake this for victory for one man. It's a diagnostic report on us. The loudest figure didn't just win the room. He realized the room was built to reward the noise. If you like this video and want to watch more of these, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Peace out.